good people of the world, and welcome to another episode of Ask Britt Shit, where you ask me things and I answer them. It's an original concept, I know. Today I have no alcoholic beverage, for I must operate a motor vehicle after recording this video, so I have to be responsible and be an adult, which is always a good thing. Drinking and driving is not okay, okay? Okay, I'm getting all preachy on you, but I mean it. Our first question comes from Painted Painter. Fair enough. Hey Britt, enjoy your content. Why thank you. Was just wondering, what are you currently playing? Well friends, over the weekend I started a 3DS game called Story of Seasons, which is basically Harvest Moon, and I'm fucking addicted, and I here's the thing with me in these Harvest Moon-esque games. Once I start them, I get completely, utterly attached, addicted, obsessed. Like, I want to be friends with the people of this game. I want to know all of their likes and their dislikes, all of their birthdays. I want to know, like, I just want to know everything. And so, unfortunately, because I started that game on Saturday, today's Monday, I already have something like 12 hours logged into it. And considering I was busy all weekend, I don't know how I did that, but I managed to put in 12 hours, and I'm freaking addicted to it. Have I mentioned I'm obsessed and addicted to it? And it's interesting because it's like, I don't know why I get so addicted to these Harvest Moon games, but it's ridiculous. Like, I think it's because there's light strategy, there's some romance options involved, and it's all about building your relationships with these people and forming your own. I don't even know. One of these days I'll have to do a video and try to like figure out why I like Harvest Moon so much. I just love it so much. Next question comes from GrizzleBand666. Do you enjoy the Mother Earthbound series? If yes, which one do you prefer, and will you play the fan-made one number 4? You, my friend, clearly don't know me very well. I am fucking obsessed with Earthbound, also known as Mother 2 in Japan. Earthbound, North American US title, is my favorite Super Nintendo game. Hands down, it's just that fucking good. And yes, I absolutely want to play the fan-made one that's coming out. I don't know too much about it, but every now and then some news will come out and someone will share it with me, and I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome, and then I go about my merry way. But yes, I absolutely will play. I'll play anything that has the label Earthbound slapped on it. If you want me to review your game, it can be about anything, just put Earthbound on it, and chances are I'll be like, okay. Modest Guitarist asks, have you ever played Saga? I don't think I have ever heard you talk about Saga. Why yes, my friend, I have played Saga. I played the Genesis quite a bit growing up. The Sonic games, and when I say quite a bit, I don't mean like I played a wide variety of games. I just played the Genesis a lot, quite a bit, but with the same game. So all the Sonic games, a silly game called Crystal's Ponytail, which was my freaking jam growing up, because you're a fucking horse, and you got to like change the colors of the horse's like body and its mane, and you could like frolic around and I would LARP in that game, and it was amazing. What else did I play? Echo the Dolphin, except for I never actually played the game. I just played as Echo, and I would like jump around the surface of the very first level and LARP. I was scared of the sharks and everything underneath. I hated it when Echo would get hurt. It would break my heart. So besides Sonic, Family Feud, I played Family Feud on the Sega Genesis. Those were kind of like, as I'm going through, those were my main games that I played on the Genesis growing up. So I was definitely more of a Super Nintendo person in general. I played the Game Gear quite a bit as well. Again, Sonic games. Dreamcast, I played a lot as well, but there's only a handful of games I played on that. I loved Skies of Arcadia. Holy crap. It's one of my favorite games. And then there was a fishing game called Sega Marine Fishing, I believe. And it came, I don't know if it came with it, but it had a fishing rod peripheral you could use with it. And my mom, dad, and I would just play that game until like 2, 3 in the morning. We were so obsessed with it. Crazy Taxi was another game I played on that. I think those are the only games that I can recall. So I did play Sega. Too long, didn't read version. I did play Sega, just a few titles. Never really got like super into it. I do own a Sega Saturn. I do own Panzer Dragoon Saga. However, I've yet to like actually play. I turned it on 4 years ago. I got the Saturn from eBay. I turned the Saturn on. It worked, and then I played Panzer Dragoon Saga for maybe like 5 minutes. And then I had to go do something, and I haven't touched it since. Last but certainly not least, we have a question from Daryl Best, as opposed to Daryl Worst. Britt, with today in gaming, pre-orders are a common thing, from extra DLC to a collector's tin. What do you think was the best pre-order bonus you ever got? Ooh, oh God, I'm gonna have to go through all the archives of my brain folds and try to remember. Honestly, I can't even recall. I'm sure, and I know there have been times when a game has been like, hey, pre-order me and you'll get this awesome, rad pre-order bonus. And if that's the case, chances are I will pre-order for that reason. I feel like, and let me know if I'm wrong on this, or let me know what your opinion is on this. I feel like pre-order bonuses are more restricted to DLC now. You know, it's not like for example, Resident Evil, I think it was Resident Evil 5, that if you pre-ordered from Blockbuster, back when Blockbuster was a thing, oh God, you would get a figurine or a lithograph or something, and so I pre-ordered from Blockbuster. But I feel like a lot of games nowadays kind of stay away from the whole, pre-order from GameStop and get an awesome statue. You know what I mean? I can't remember the last time that games had that, unless it's an exclusive collector's edition for that retailer. Does that make sense? I don't even know. So I don't know if I can even answer that, because I can't think of the last time I pre-ordered something for a physical item. I don't pre-order things for DLC, because more often than not, the pre-orders are for silly things, right? Armor or skins, or maybe DLC, multiplayer maps or something like that, and I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. So doesn't sway me. But that'll do it for this episode of Ask Britt Shit. Thank you for asking me your shit. As always, ask me on Twitter, Facebook, email, comment, whatever. You can find me on social media or on the internet, wherever you can find me. I will do my best to write down your answer, and if I don't, send it to me again. That said, you never will know. You don't have a way of knowing if I wrote down your question or not, but just feel free to send it again. Yay, awkwardness! Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time!